the most important thing about McGinnis Meadows is what we believe in and in our horsemanship program.
Our week always begins with horsemanship because our main focus is our horses and you getting along with the horse.
Class on Monday morning starts with groundwork. The great thing about groundwork is that you can see the feet operate, and it gives our guests a place to understand how the whole horse operates.
Ultimately, we're about learning how to ride, and no matter what level of riders people come here, we try to accentuate that the riding style that we do and get them better at what they do, whether they're working cattle, whether they're out on a trail ride, and having over 100 head of horses taught this way, it gives a unique opportunity that anybody that comes here has an opportunity to get better and learn something about the horse and this style of riding.
And all your horses can do that. That's what's so cool.
We take all levels from beginner to advanced, and all the activities that we do all week can be done by anybody.
My dream is Buck Brannaman Horsemanship. He's my best friend. It's the only way that the last 20 years that I've ridden, and it was life-changing for me as well.
Buck Brannaman's style of horsemanship is because I like the way his horses operate. I see that they're relaxed and ready, and that you could do any job on a ranch as well as do any job in a show or put a beginner on a horse and just have a nice, safe, responsive, relaxed horse.
The caliber of the teachers in the Buck Brannaman style and the small classes really allow me to focus on the areas I need to excel at.
You can, continue to work on horsemanship, beginner to advanced, all week long. That's an option. You could go out on trail rides. You could even work on your horsemanship during the trail ride. We have cattle work, such as sorting, cutting. We weigh the cattle. We have to, check on cattle around the ranch.
Working cattle is a lot of fun. I'd never done it before, and it was something I always wanted to do.
I've been here for 16 years, just since the place opened, and I've been working cattle for 40 plus years up in the mountains, and this is what we do.
We also have something that's called graze. We have over 40 square miles of timbered mountain country where we run our yearling steers on. It's not the typical city slickers cattle drive. It's actually, you've got to ride. We cover a lot of miles each day. But we cater to different levels. You can go a half day, you go a full day.
It also is the place where we build good horses, and it's just fun. It's what you see in the mountains. It's just what keeps the boy and the cowboy here.
I was at a point in my riding where I was just looking for something more, and so I came out here and I found it. This style of riding is incredible. I came out as a guest 2 years ago, and at the end of my week here, I decided that an internship would be something I'm interested in.
I'm from Austria, and I came to McGinnis because I wanted to ride and I wanted to see the scenery of Montana and I wanted to experience the cowgirl life.
I had the chance to come here 2 years ago for 2 weeks, and I really loved the place. I came here for the horsemanship first. You can really feel that you improve your skill and your riding.
Because there's no better place to really expand and really get better at riding. They teach quality riding here, and there's really nothing like it.
The opportunity to be with a horse and be able to feel from where he's coming from in your groundwork, to catching him every day, to riding, that you get to learn something from the horse, and it usually is a life-changing thing.
I found so much within myself and how far I could take this thing we call horseback riding, and it's truly as much of a spiritual experience as it is being physically here with the horses.
The neat thing is that since we do cover the horsemanship on Monday, we teach you how to move your horses out independently, to be able to do a job. That after Monday, you have the tools that you need to do anything else on the ranch.
My favorite part was pushing the cattle, and I liked it because it was completing a task. You have those tools to go out into the trail and also in your own life experiences.
Jingling the horses in is amazing. You go out in the still and quiet of the morning and you see this herd of 60 plus horses in their element, just grazing. And then you come in from behind them and you drive them forward. the thundering of their hooves, they move in one accord, the dust, it's just a really, really neat experience.
Learned quite a bit. The horsemanship here is remarkable.
Like you could do whatever you want, even horsemanship, cattle drive, eat the food in the kitchen. I mean, help yourself. It's so funny.
Dinner time is always fun. It's just a neat time of fellowship that everyone at the end of the day gets together and enjoys a meal. And the staff really set the place up to when you walk in, every detail is covered.
We have all log cabins that the guests stay in. We have a few lodge rooms. They all have built-in fireplaces, just really cozy beds. Everything's really set up like a home away from home, to where when you go back to your cabin at the end of the night, it's just your own personal space. And every fine detail is really attended to.
You're lacking for nothing in the rooms. They're just spotless, and I just really appreciate that.
They seem to bend over backwards to accommodate you and make you feel like you're having a quality experience.
It's good, it's warm, it's family.
What I hear from the guests that they like most about the ranch is that they immediately feel like they become family. All of the staff have a really great camaraderie. They love being here, and immediately that draws in the guests.
You'll see people come in on Monday, and you can watch a change between Monday and Friday.
Man, it's unexplainable. You find it here. This way of riding, how we operate the horses, it truly sets up a learning experience for everybody involved, and it's all you could ask for.
The most important thing I think people take away from here is that something new inside of them comes to light.
Our hope is that they can go home and apply everything that they learn to their own personal horses, and not even just to their own horses, but in life in general, because the horses teach us so much about ourselves. And we also want them, of course, to leave like extended family. We're always sad to see them go. We're always happy when we find out that they're coming back.
My legacy really is seeing people enjoy this.